This is Matrixlord 212, and I'm wondering, after seeing today's clip of the Bells of St. John from Doctor Who, I'm wondering if the Doctor was the monk all along, that he's leaving clues for himself, sort of like an asylum where he lured himself to Skaro, maybe to meet Oswin for the first time. This would make a lot of sense that maybe the Doctor is behind Clara being in different time periods, surviving. It could be that the Doctor is the monk all along. It could be that the Doctor saves Clara from the asylum, that just as she was about to be abducted by the Daleks, he took her out of there, he freed her, he put her in a room in the TARDIS, fixed the chameleon circuit, made the TARDIS look like a Dalek, recreated her spaceship as a room. Who knows? There's got to be a reason why Clara is living in every time period. And it turns out that this Clara has no memories whatsoever of the Doctor. But we did see pictures of leaked today that it looks like she's laying down in her apartment dead, and the Doctor's like leaning over on her, like upset. There is also in the trailer where she's in the TARDIS, I believe, and she says, "Run, you clever boy, and remember." So, as we said before, it could be the 11 Claras, the death of the 11 Claras, the fall of the 11th, because she already died twice, and we got 8 episodes, so that's still not enough Claras unless she dies twice in one episode. But I really hope they don't kill her up every episode, because it would be kind of annoying. Also, too, we heard that River Song's tombstone is going to be in the fields of Trenzalore. Turns out that the Trenzalore is a place that brings out your worst nightmares, your fears. It makes you tell the truth. You cannot lie in the fields of Trenzalore. So, the big thing is that I didn't see the Doctor with a bow tie. Now, the Doctor always wears a bow tie. When he regenerates, he's going to be wearing a bow tie. So, I don't know why he's not wearing a bow tie. I don't know why he's not dressed like the Doctor. And he says he's afraid. I don't know if that flies well with me. Judging by Stephen Moffat's statements concerning River Song, he says that River Song is going to be around Doctor Who for a while. Even if you kill her off, they're meeting at different time periods. But she's supposed to die in the library, so unless, of course, we have a River that's freed from the library, and she dies an actual proper death. So a lot of things going on, but it looks like the 50th anniversary, they started building the sets today, so no filming took place. And from what I understand, all this stuff about them filming in April was just a way of making people relaxed, where they're not looking for them filming, and that they're filming supposedly in a facility that can't have pictures. So if there's any filming to be done outside, they'll probably do it within the 2-week time frame that they told everybody it's in April, but really it's in March. So that's what's going on. I mean, by the time everybody catches on, just like the Peter Davison planted story. If you notice with that story is basically 2 weeks behind, because by the time we got the story, he already had a meeting with the new executive producer of Doctor Who, which we didn't know about it until 2 weeks later. So they're delaying stories, guys. They're delaying stories. They're constructing stories for the Doctor Who media, Doctor Who TV UK, Digital Spy, because they don't want us to know. Okay? When the article was released with Peter Davison, it was held for 9 days. Okay? When we were reading about it, we were reacting to it for like about a week. But while we were reacting, he was having a meeting with Faith Penhale. Okay, and at the time we didn't know that Caroline Skinner left, because this was already done. She only announced it after the fact, which that gave them time, and because people wouldn't know anything that's going on. If Peter Davison meet with somebody else, they would think, okay, it's not from Doctor Who, it's from BBC Drama. See how they like pulled your leg? Because Faith Penhale was the executive producer of Doctor Who then, but we didn't know it because the article wasn't released that Caroline Skinner left. You hear what I'm saying? So everybody's like trying to cram things down Matrixlord's throat about, oh, I know better. I know when the real filming's going on. Look at me. Please, this is not a competition, guys, okay? Look at the articles very carefully. When I'm wrong, I say, hey, I'm wrong. I'm the first to admit when I'm wrong. But when I'm right, I'm right. And you know what? They lied about the Peter Davison article. They purposely planted it late. Okay? Matt Smith's filming the movie in May 1st. Going to film. Do the math, people. Okay? If you honestly think a 50th anniversary celebration, which is consisted of basically 2 episodes made into one 90 whole minutes, if you think that they can film a 90-minute Doctor Who 50th anniversary in 2 weeks, you're out of your mind. I don't care what people say on Twitter. If that's the case, they wouldn't be building the sets today. They're working on the 50th anniversary today, now, well, yesterday, because now it's like past 1 o'clock in the morning here. Okay? So, when they're filming Doctor Who now, you will be waiting for April, thinking they're going to film, and it's too late because they already filmed it already. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is the thing now. For some reason, they're flat out lying. Just like Moffat says he lies, the actors are lying. They're told to lie or else they get sued. Captain Jack retracts his statement. His sister says that the BBC's mad at him. Martha Jones, Freeman Adjuman's not even getting busy with the 50th anniversary. They never asked Sylvester McCoy once if he's going to be in the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who in that last Gallifrey show, whatever. Please, okay? And to the guy that's commented on my videos, Dave, I have nothing against you, man. Okay, I know you're trying to tell me, what you don't think I see on Twitter, and that they're filming here, they're filming there. But the truth to behold, dude, I know from people on set, and guess what? They're not filming in April. And when I'm wrong, man. I'm wrong. People don't have to dislike my videos. Listen. Matrixlord is not perfect, okay? If anybody thinks that I come off on these videos like I think I know who the heck I am, they are sadly mistaken, okay? I am a big, huge Doctor Who fan, but I don't think I'm the best fan there is. I don't think I'm above anybody else, okay? And I'm reporting the show. I'm trying to open up people's eyes, and sometimes people take it wrong and thinking that, oh, Matrixlord is hogging everything and he thinks he knows all the news. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Okay? If it wasn't for King Scribe or Spurgeon Star 2009, I wouldn't even be making videos. Okay? I have great friends. Dr. Freedom, Johnny Blues, Sexy Blues, Old Doctor, Pissy the Clown. I have great friends. G Doctor 82, they all make awesome videos. Romana Drummond, Sammy Carter, everybody makes awesome videos. Nobody's better than anybody else. Alright? And there's people that have way more knowledge than I do. This guy, Doctor Who man, Mo, he knows it all. He's been there before I was even born, watching it, hanging out with Tom Baker and all the actors. Are you kidding me? So, whatever misconceptions people think that, oh, I think I'm full of myself, you need to get my book Winds of Change, because in that book I basically say I'm totally against people with egos. I am not a conceited person. I don't think who I am. And for anybody that thinks otherwise, that I'm full of hot air, I think who the hell I am, dude, I have fallen so many different times, okay? And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I have fallen so many different times in my life, okay? Because of circumstances, things that have gone on in my life, and I've had people come at me every different direction. I've been overwhelmed. I've had double, triple, quadruple teams, different things going on in my life. You won't even know what the heck's going on. And you know what? I don't give up, all right? If you really want to know who Matrixlord is, read my books, okay? Because there was one point in time where I lost everything in my whole entire life, and the last thing I had left was my faith, and I lost that, okay? And when I went to cross the street, I was almost killed by a car going the wrong way, all right? And it woke me up. I felt like it was a divine intervention, like God is there for everyone, okay? Everyone is created equal. God is there for everyone, okay? And it woke me up to restore my faith and to get back and accomplish my dream and try to write books and try to help people, try to motivate people out of depression and do my sci-fi book as well as the poetry and stuff. And that's who Matrixlord really is. Matrixlord is Joseph J. Capriccioso, okay? And that's who I am. I have been a fan since 1979 of Doctor Who. Okay, so anybody that really knows me, I don't think I'm full of myself. Okay, I care about the show. That's why I work on the websites with my friends. That's why I am with all my friends. That's the way it goes. '09. I do the radio show with him. I do podcasts with Sammy Carter. I do the Living Dream Stories because that's Sammy Carter's show. I do that. I do the Hoovians podcast with the old doctor and the gang. Okay, I am all over the place because I like hanging out with my friends and hanging out on the camera and everything else and talking about my favorite show, Doctor Who. Imagine if Doctor Who wasn't around, what would we be talking about? I love comics. I love Spider-Man, in case you didn't know. Okay? I mean, I love Spider-Man. I love horror movies, which you probably didn't know that. I love science fiction movies. I love Star Trek. I love Marvel Comics in general, everything about Marvel Comics. You know, I'm a big Army Darkness Evil Dead fan. I went to Sam Raimi. I love Sam Raimi and Danny Elfman's work for the soundtracks that he does. I'm a big movie nut. What else? I like to play video games, but not a lot lately. You know, the one thing I adore the most is spending time with my children. When I get to see him every other weekend, and that's it. I mean, I'm a family man. The greatest thing in my life besides my kids is my girlfriend Sharon, and I'm down to earth. That's it. So you know, please, guys. And sometimes I make funny videos like the Fury Matrixlord, and I dress up and stuff like that. I think it's hilarious, but you know, I don't think I'm full of myself. Okay. You know, no one puts a gun to my head to make these videos. I do it because I like to. When it's not fun, I won't do it. Okay, I'm not trying to tell anybody. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I've heard so many different things. We've seen it. We have seen the actress that plays Madame Vastra say on all the sites that she is not going to play Madame Vastra again at the moment, and the next day she's in makeup. If you guys just realize it for a minute, like Dave Blight, I think his name is, dude, if you realize what's been going on this whole time, you gotta have an open mind, okay? Moffat flat out says that he lies through his teeth. He said it. He said it. He lies through his teeth. The BBC police won't let nobody say anything. So, you know, before you start like badmouth the Matrixlord and disliking my videos, and if you really want to see who I am, like from my personal standpoint, read my books. In fact, you don't want to spend money for a hardcover, whether it be $30 or $24. You don't want to spend a paperback, which is like, you know, $19 or $15.99. Then you get try out the mobile app and download the book for like $3. on the cell phone. Start off with my first book, Sorrow Separation. You know, if you really want to see what Matrixlord's all about, if you want to see even more, go to my last website, PromiseDream.com. Look up all the 10 websites. You know, those books are a massive, massive, integral part of my life, as well as the videos. You guys only see certain sides of me. Alright, so hopefully this Doctor Who business, you know, people will have an open mind and they'll be looking for things when it's not too late. And that's it. And you know what? I welcome different criticisms. I mean, just be, you know, make an intellectual response instead of be like cursing and Matrixlord's an idiot, Matrixlord's ugly, Matrixlord, you know, is a punk, all this stuff. Just, you know, Dave, I was criticizing me lately in Darkstar and stuff like that, but what did I do with Darkstar? I welcomed him to a podcast whenever he wants. Dave, you're welcome to do a podcast too, buddy. No problem. I don't know why you got, you know, I don't know why anybody would like really think, you know, so mad at me if they are. But you know, that's it, man. I mean, I strongly, like 90% believe that they're doing stuff in March because things don't add up. You know what I'm saying? Like the time that Matt Smith has to go away doesn't add up. That it's that fast to film everything. I mean, they're not going to do it Dimensions in Time. I was joking about that in the podcast. They're not going to do it Dimensions in Time all over again. So, you know, guys, have an open mind, you know, and come on, really, don't be hating on the Matrixlord. I mean, dude, I'm just a regular guy, just like you guys. I report the news just like everybody else. I have a passion for Doctor Who. Matrixlord gets things wrong sometimes big time, and then sometimes I get things right big time. You know, and I don't believe I'm above anybody else, and I welcome criticism and critiques and everything else. So that's it. All right. So, gotta tell you, I'm up. It's like 1:20, and you want to know why I'm up? I'm playing that Candy Crush game on Facebook, which is driving me up the wall. You know what I noticed too? That I was stuck on this one board, the 21st level, the level 21, for like 5 days, and it's like Bejeweled basically, but with candy. And I'm playing it on my cell phone, and I passed the board no problem. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And not only did I pass the board, I passed like 5 boards. And I'm like, maybe it's because of the keyboard. Maybe it's because of the touchscreen for the iPhone that I'm passing it quick. I don't know. I've been playing Temple Run 2 a lot lately. I'm stuck on level 8. And this is what I'm doing. I should be in bed because it's like 1:20. So hopefully tomorrow, guys, if it's probably bad out, I'll probably stay home all day. And Modern Age Nerd, if you want to do a podcast with me, Who on One, or if a few of you guys want to do a podcast with me, you know, Who on One or whatever for Doctor Who, the floor is open. Okay, anybody, guys, girls, you know, all kinds of fans. We take puppets too. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great night and be good. As I say in the books, be good.